Yep. So my main motivation for writing the book was to pay tribute to Myanmar's economic reformers. These reforms, many people in the world don't know about them. They don't know about the courage and extraordinary vitality of the reformers. So I wanted to get that across. Also, I know that the junta is trying to expunge the record. They're trying to make out as if nothing much happened during the years of the civilian government. So I wanted to get down on paper that these great things were done. So those were the two motivations. In terms of audience, I wanted to get that message across to the Burmese people that Dorsu's civilian government was a very vigorous one, a successful one, and then also to the international community that sometimes think nothing much happened in Myanmar during that period of the civilian government. I wanted to get across the message that no, a lot of things happened. There was a very concerted, clever campaign to really change the country. Okay. Yep. So, most of all, I wrote the book for the people of Burma because I wanted to put on the record the things that had been done in the area of economic reform, and so that that is remembered. Also, there was so much good things done that will be useful in the years to come as well. So eventually we know democracy will come back to Burma, peace will come back to Burma, the junta will be overthrown, and at that point some of the economic reforms that were undertaken by the civilian government can come back. So very much for that audience. I also wrote a little bit for future historians, again to make sure that the story of the civilian government is not forgotten and that the truth and the vigour, the intelligence, etc. of that civilian government is properly recorded in history.
Thank you.
Um, Looking back at the reforms of the civilian government, I think the major lessons to come out of it are fairly clear, and that is that the program they pursued of macroeconomic stability, opening the economy up to the international economy, freeing things up, investing in infrastructure, investing in health and education, all those major core themes of the economic program remain exactly what should be done into the future. So the major lessons would be, number one, to persist in that, to look at those policies and take that away as being something for the future as well. That's number one. The second lesson, though, I think, is that probably next time around, the reforms could probably go a bit quicker. Because I think what happened last time was that the forces of resistance to reform, the military, the cronies, and so on, were going to constantly oppose reforms and possibly will in the future as well. So I think next time, probably what needs to happen, a lesson of the past, would be to do the reforms more quickly, more boldly, and in a sense to weaken those elements, those resistant elements to reform, weaken them ahead of time, a bit more quickly, in other words. It's very difficult to do. I don't mean that that's easy, but I think that's probably a lesson. I think back in the previous civilian government, an idea of bringing people along, a more steadied approach and so on. But I think we probably underestimated the way in which the military and the cronies would try and undermine the reforms. So doing them quickly, I think, is a lesson that we could take from the past.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. So to the incredibly brave people of Sagaing and other places in Burma that are standing up against this military, my major message to them is one of incredible love and inspiration. Their resilience, their courage, their compassion, all of that I received in the prison. They demonstrate it every single day when they stand up against this junta, stand beneath the bombs that are being dropped upon them. They're a lesson to the world. They're an inspiration to the world. And just my profound love and respect for the people of Burma broadly. I think in standing up for what is right, they're telling the world what's important and how to go about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, mate.